Okay, so here's my new setup. This is how I put Torqeedo. I don't really like it because the plastic here is bending a lot under the pressure, so probably gonna put a new mount under the instead of that old mount. Here's my I put a starboard there for the flag. Here's my battery, my tackle box, the cleat. I have the rod holders from this side. There's my camera that's a HD port for the camera. Another two ones. I put the gear tracks here. So on the one I have the Torqeedo mode, which the Torqeedo throttle, which I can just turn whichever way I want and just use it. I have another mount here. I won't put much of stuff there. I'm gonna put usually the battery that's powering my camera on this one. And here's just a bag, not really much of a use out of it, but you can put like I usually put the water or something like that in there. So further on I use this kind of foot pegs in order to make my steering. They're not really the greatest, to be honest. They feel very stiff, but they work well, they steer. The great thing about this is, let me try to show it to you. When I steer, my pedals does not interfere with my foot pegs, which means in whichever position I have my foot pegs, I don't have to move them. I can just keep them the way it is. I made that little cotton board and I attached it there on a lead, so it will never ever happen to me to forget the cotton board. On the other side I have another gear track and I have my the rope and the cleat there for pulling the Torqeedo up. Here's my sonar. This time I put it a bit further. I used to have the sonar here, but that was too close. This is a big screen, so I kind of like to have it a bit further and does not interfere with the fish that I'm bringing here from like into the kayak and stuff. There's no really many match modes. Like I have here starboard, that's for my front camera, and I can also put it here and there, but usually those ports I'm using when I'm doing some coarse fishing, because I like to have my rod as further as possible. And the very last mode is this handle. I kind of find easier to pull the kayak with this handle rather than the original one. It's just kind of handier. So yeah, like obviously as you can see I changed the pedals, but that's basically, yeah, I have that now. I know it looks maybe funny, but this is just a regular box for the sponges. Anyway, I keep the tackle in there and stuff. You see there's holes down there, so it drains all the water out and stuff, so it's grand. And there's one more thing, I have the hatch underneath my seat. Also there's the rod holder there. So I made that, not the rod holder, the pedal holder, excuse me. So this works perfect now and holds my pedal well, and I have the handles on both sides when carrying the kayak around. It's just really handy to have them, and I think that's basically it. There's my Torqeedo. We'll see. I'm gonna test it tomorrow to see how it performs. There's my anchor trolley on this side and the cleat and everything. Like I said, I don't like it now. I had to do a bit of a DIY job here to get it kind of in the right position, and that mount is a second hand, so it's used. I don't know, I kind of do and don't like it. We'll see how it performs tomorrow. Hopefully good. It's easy to lift it anyway. I managed to set it up perfectly and it's fairly easy to steer. You see, like, it goes really smooth up, and then it really goes up, and she's down. Yeah. And then if I switch on the Torqeedo there, I'll show you there now. If I kick the throttle a bit, she works really well. That's like in a perfect position. If I move my, like that's my seat all the way back, but I can always, like if that interferes with me, with anything really, I can always move it on that truck there and hop with this. I can just put the starboard there and have another rod holder there. And I can always put a starboard here and have another rod holder here. So it's handy to have a lot of starboards around anyway.